Hello, my name is Jordan M, as you can see there. This is going to be my first Let's Play. It is Call of the Sea, as we can see here. It is a sort of puzzle adventure game. Came out pretty recently. I believe it was at the beginning of this year, actually, that came out. And it's the first time I've played the game itself. It's totally the first time I've recorded this. I didn't have audio issues earlier after playing it for like 30-40 minutes and had to realize that all the footage was useless because fucking audio. That didn't happen. That didn't happen at all because you see these continue chapter selection game options are there. That did not happen. It's a new game. I don't know nothing about it. I don't know nothing about deleting no progress. I understand with such absolute precision and empathy the people who angrily talk about audio issues like on YouTube and Twitch and stuff. I get it now. I thought that they were complaining a whole lot about something that didn't matter, but my God, when you realize that you've lost it's lots of footage and time, it's so frustrating. And now I understand that with such extreme empathy. But we will begin again because we must. We do what we must because we can. We will start a new game. What I will likely do is go through this little prologue bit in the beginning, and then there'll be just a stutter there as I stop the recording and then start again, so I can test. So I can do a test this time and make sure it's actually working like a professional does. Blah. Well, let's begin. It seems interesting from what I saw thus far. I wish this was solved for the first time, but we must go on. Lots of Cthulhu. No.
What was that?
Those voices were Cthulhu. We know this. Prologue, a family heirloom. Looks like we're underwater. Ooh, pretty sun. That's not a sun. That's underwater. Why would there be a fucking sun, you moron? The first time I went through this, I just went right forward, but is there something here? It's so beautiful. No. Okay. There's not. We're good. We seem to have gloves on. I always like underwater bits and games. I've always liked the ocean and such. I always find it interesting when people are real scared of the ocean, because I always love sea monster stuff and creepy ocean things in general. These are very pretty graphics. Also, I like the color scheme.
I've been here before.
Oh, I have been here before. Interesting. I bet this is all important stuff that we'll only notice much later.
I've been here my
the
entire
importance
life.
of it.
I'm trapped in here.
I'm trapped in here. Ooh, some chess being played. Looks like they've just played the first pawn. I bet that means something. I'm sure it does. Pretty.
These stairs.
I'm
climbing these stairs again.
It is again. Begin again. More whispers.
I need to get out. The voices are calling me.
So I have the subtitles on. I tend to do that in video games. I don't like it in movies or TV because my eyes are always drawn there. But something about like when I'm in control in a video game, I can stop, you know, I can stop and actually read it and it won't mess up anything. I don't feel like I'm missing out on any information. What's that?
My old music box.
So I'll tend to have subtitles on.
I have to fix my old music
Also,
box.
I'm sure it's
I
always
have to
nice for
get it. I
people
have to-
with hearing issues.
Those horrible dreams again.
Room.
I've had them repeatedly ever since my mother died and left me that music box in her will.
Did Mother give us a
Harry
cursed
always
music
said
box?
that old family heirloom had something to do with
I think Mother gave us a cursed music box.
Disease. If the doctors won't give us an answer about your illness, I'll search for one myself, you said.
Looks like we have like little blotches and
And in
stuff
that
on our
search,
hands.
Seems you
I
lost
guess that's what
yourself.
her gloves were covering
I
up
don't
earlier.
think I'd ever-
And the dream underwater thing.
The island is in sight. We'll be lowering the boat in just a minute.
Oh, thank you so much, Captain Hodgson. I'll be right out.
Okay. So it looks like we're on a boat and we're heading to an island.
All right. Time to gather my things.
Oh, yeah. You can see the outside bits.
I missed the sea so much when we moved to Denver.
Denver, Colorado. Yeah, there's not much sea over there. Our
I'm
bed.
definitely going to miss this bed. Falling asleep to the ship's rocking was delightful.
I imagine I would enjoy that sort of thing. I don't know if I would have sea legs. I haven't really dealt with that before, but I imagine I would enjoy the rocking of a ship. What is this?
I'd always dreamed of traveling. It was not the same without you, Harry.
Same without you. Expected to. It's okay. So Nora. Okay, so that is us. We heard that in the dream. Nora Everhart. We are on the SS Caramel, not Caramel. If you say Caramel, you're wrong. Expected to arrive at Papiti. I think I've actually heard that before. Papiti, Tahiti. What a lovely name. On November 1st, 1934. Okay, so we're in the 30s. And we left from San Francisco. Read. Oh, okay, so that'll bring up the transcription of the thing. That's nice. What does play do?
I'd always dreamed of traveling.
Okay,
It
so
was
the
not the same
same
without
thing
you,
that we
Harry.
heard before. Oh, we can zoom in. That could be useful for later. What's all this?
Captain Hodgson has a very particular taste when it comes to decor.
I want to zoom in and look at the flags. I kind of like flags. I like flag design. It's always interesting. Okay, what is this?
I think I've overpacked.
Just some luggage, it looks like. So we have some dresses. Is that how Our Lady dresses? I think I did see she had a dress
What
on,
was I
sort of thing,
thinking when I
on
brought
the
all
cover.
these dresses on this trip?
I don't know what you were thinking. We have a basin.
It's not exactly a clawfoot tub, but you can't always get what you want.
Can't always get what you want.
It's a relief that I don't need it to walk anymore.
So we had some real issues with our illness, I guess? Or maybe she had an injury or something.
Merveille de Mer du Sud.
Merveille de
Marvels
Mer
of the
du
Seven
Sud.
Seas, I think.
Is that? I think that's French. That looks Frenchy to me. And we're in November, it looks like.
Ah, the amazing adventures of Nora Everhart. Art teacher.
Okay, so we're an art teacher. Tab to open the journal. Curious things on my journey. Nora, remember this. 506. Okay, I assume that's our house. Down app to change section. Okay, that's notes and logs. That looks like a journal. We have a journal going back from, okay, that's as far. It goes from July of this year to November of this year. Henry's last letter. Silence. Vivid dreams. In the heart of the island, a huge stone obelisk rose up before a mist-shrouded mountain. I woke up drenched in sweat. Ooh. That sounds a bit Cthulhu to me. A little bit Dagon. Some more dreams. Harry, damn this disease of mine. Can barely walk for a couple. Okay, so that does sound like it's something with whatever disease she seems to have. Wonder what sort of disease would lead to like splotches on the hand and not being able to walk. Magnetic sentence. Written on a photo of my husband, an ancient stone relic that looks like a knife. That's a knife used for killing, I'm sure. You gotta have your ritual killing knife. A brass key with the letter CW engraved on it. CW. All three were in a package I received yesterday. Postmarked Tahiti, no sender. 74 miles east of Otahiti? Is that... history, Tahiti, okay. I'm just going to skim this journal probably. If you want to read it, of course, you can pause the video, but I find people tend to get bored on, at least when I, look in YouTube comment sections and such, people tend to get bored when people just read out the journals. So I'll just skim it, If there's any information I need from there, I can just get it later. Okay.
I received a mysterious package at my house.
We got it.
I stored all its contents in my locked suitcase.
Like it's been either October or September. I don't know which date they're using. October, yep. October 10th, 1934 is when it was delivered. She got the box with the knife, the letter, and the other thing. Let's get our gloves. We must have our gloves.
Ugh, I'd better cover up my hands before I leave the cabin. I wouldn't want anyone thinking I'm a circus freak.
Okay.
After spending so much time reading this book, I think I've learned a thing or two about Polynesian culture. Oh my, I have the worst memory.
What was it?
I
506.
got the combination again.
1, 2,
Thank
3,
goodness
4,
I
5,
always bring my journal with me to write things down.
6. Open. Thank you.
All right, now it's open.
Oh yeah, there's the things.
Harry
So
Everhart,
this looks like Harry.
my husband, my partner, and my
He's
dear
a
old
strapping
pal.
lad.
A brass key with the letters CW engraved on it,
74 miles east
and
of
some
Tahiti.
enigmatic instructions.
Okay. Take. We
This
need the dagger.
strange
We'll
and
need that for later.
Sharp
When we
relic
need to do
came
some
in the package I
sacrificing.
received at home.
Yeah, so this is supposed to be some sort of like an adventure puzzle game. I've heard it compared to the Myst series, which I was a fan of since a child, so it seemed like an interesting little game. Wanted to play it and it was on sale, so
I saw this island in one
thought
of
it
my
would be fun to
unsettling
play.
dreams. I drew it as soon as I woke up.
That's weird. Is that like a key thing or something? Is it a weird structure? And 6. It's
We're all
almost
set,
7.
madam.
Ooh.
The motorboat is ready.
Oh, okay. So we're at the island now. Is there anything else that I have missed? I don't think so. I think we're all good. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna save here and make sure that we're all good on the audio this time, because I wanna have no issues. I don't want to get through like a whole bunch of this and realize that it's all for naught, because that would make me real sad. We don't want to be real sad. So give me just a second and I will be back with you. Hello, and we are back. For you just a second, and for me just a couple minutes. I looked over my footage and it seems like we're about good now. I turned my audio up just a little bit more, and I turned the desktop audio down a bit more, because I felt it was just needed to be a little bit louder, and then this audio needed to be a little bit quieter. Yeah, I think we're ready to go and get into the game proper now. Hopefully we'll never have audio issues ever again, right? It'll never ever happen to me, and from now on we're just good to go.
Okay,
Surely.
Nora. From here on out, you're on your own.
We're on our own. Out of the Blue. I think this is... I don't remember if there was any other games they had. I didn't look into them too deeply, but I believe this is like one of their first games that they've done. Raw Fury. Yeah, I believe this is like one of the first games that they've made, this Call of the Sea. It looks interesting so far.
I hope it too. I'll see you in 3 days then.
Looks like we'll be on the island for 3 days.
Please be careful on that island. You know what the legends say about it.
I'll take
Every
care.
island is cursed in
Thank
the
you,
legends.
Captain
There's
Hudson.
no good islands. They're all cursed and evil. Ooh. Okay, so chapter 1, 74 miles east of Otaheite.
Well, here I am, in the middle of the ocean.
That
after
is some
traveling
beautiful
across half the
water.
world.
I totally
miles
like
away from
judge
where my husband
games
is supposed
based
to
on
be.
their water, and that's some good water, so that means
You
it's a good
left a
game.
year ago to search for a cure for my affliction. Your letters kept me close to you.
I'm curious what her
Suddenly they stopped
affliction
coming.
is.
What happened, Opal? What did you
I'm sure
find?
we'll find out. We got a
Whatever it
case,
was,
some
it
oars,
led you to hire a crew
and it
set
looks
sail
like
from San
the
Francisco to
current
Tahiti.
is just taking us right
From
in
there
here.
to this place, an island in the middle of the Pacific that the
Oh,
locals
good.
refused to even name.
All the best islands are nameless, cursed islands.
Everything is familiar.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
familiar. As impossible as that may sound. Is this the island I dreamed
Absolutely.
about? This can't be a coincidence.
Call of the Sea. Oh, that's a pretty little rainbow. Ooh, it's a waterfall. This is a very pretty game. I like the art style. It's like not overly realistic, not overly cartoonish. It's a nice in-between sort of area. Ooh, little pretty birds. What is that thing? Like a temple sort of thing, or what?
A breathtaking, idyllic island, surrounded by
Ooh,
deadly
they got, like,
reefs
little
and
spikes coming
protected
up out
with
of the
stakes
ground.
to keep anybody from entering. Why?
Well, they're not doing a good job. We're getting right in here.
There's definitely something strange about this place.
And just about here. I guess we'll just leave our luggage here. Goodbye,
Okay,
boat.
Harry. Let's see if I can
Ooh,
find
seashell.
any trace of you around here. I know it's just resonance, but I do love listening to the sea.
I do love that little auditory effect if you put a seashell to your head and hear the ocean. Ominous. Is this like a village? Looks like a thing.
Looks like it opens from the other side.
Oh, it's a Dark Souls door. They only open from one side. What do we see through there? Looks like posts and like a little lagoon area or something. Okay. I imagine we'll work our way around there and come back to this point. It's so beautiful. Just looking at the eye, it's like, you are beautiful. What is this? It's like a car or something.
A tent. So somebody was on this island recently.
A boat.
A miniature va'a. A
A
Polynesian
va'a.
Africa
That's what I meant by
Beautifully
that, of course.
crafted,
I
too.
knew that's what this was. I'm educated. Is there anything else here? There's a note.
A note written in French.
A
I only
G-
understand 2 words. Île and mort.
Oh,
Island
good.
and death.
It's the island of death. Okay, so, I don't know French. I don't know it, but we're gonna go for it, and I'm gonna butcher the hell out of it. It's fine. À quiconque qu'elle récemment, nous avons profané cette île pour y ne trouver que la mort. N'ayez pas la place l'homme. I don't. Sure. I bet that's like real meaningful, and it reveals
It must be a
things
warning
about the story,
about the
but
dangers of the island.
I'm an American and I know English and like like basic high school Spanish that has super faded over time. So I unfortunately do not know French.
I feel
Oh,
quite
lovely.
good.
Oh,
Dare say I
the
might even
most
walk a little
powerful
faster than
unlock in
usual.
all games, sprint. Little alcove. Ooh, what is that over
Those
there?
markings seem to represent the sea. I'll make a note of them in my journal. It might come in handy.
It's like a little hangman symbol, it looks like. Oh, okay. So it looks like I see. So looks like she'll be keeping notes on certain hints and things. That's nice of them to do. I appreciate that. I was considering whether to like get an actual journal or something, or notebook, and get that out ready to go. But if she's gonna keep notes for us, then maybe I won't even have to. Thank you, lady. Nora. I remember your name. There's a thing up here. Let's see what that is. There's a lot of like tribal looking stuff around. What are you?
These wooden figures are called
He's a
Unu.
king.
This seems to be
He has a
telling a
crown, so
story.
that makes him a king. It's King Plank. There's King. It's a story of people on this island. They came to this island. And that's the story. Oh, looks like there's more. What does this Unu say? Okay, we still have King Plank. There's an eldritch abomination, it looks like, is what I would call that. It looks like it's like under the water, and the people use the spiky things to keep it out. And then they throw flowers onto it. The people throw flowers onto it. That's what that story means. I'm certain I'm correct. Nothing on this one. Doesn't look like it. Looks like it goes on. Nope. Yep, there's more King Planks.
They look peaceful, but clearly somebody wants to keep outsiders off this island.
Well, they're not doing a good job of it. Got some
What a lovely
lays.
flower offering.
It is a lovely flower offering. I like the pretty colorful flowers. Is that? No, we're not to it yet. I was wondering if we were to that like temple looking, or I'm saying temple, but I have no idea what that thing over there is. The key looking structure looking thing. We have some more planks here. What does these say? There was people, and there was a schism between a guy and the people, and they went from one island to the other. Oh, well, there's the sacrifice I was talking about. The people sacrificed some things to the eldritch abominations. What do we have here?
A carving tool.
Looks like a knife. I mean, I'd be taking that with me, but I
This
guess we
mark.
can just leave that there.
CW.
CW.
Those are the initials on the brass key.
They were the initials on the brass key.
It opens it.
Ooh.
So whoever sent me this key was here.
I was just over there. There's a thing.
This is starting to look like
The
a
ground it looks
scavenger hunt.
like. I'll be back. Looks like it was in between them or something. Oh, there it is. We have
Well, look what's hidden here.
a mushroom. We have a large mushroom. Let's see. Does that go on? Oh, I bet that goes right there. Let's look at the stories first. So I looked at this one. This was the sacrifice. There's a schism happening. They didn't like him, and so they went to war, and so they went to another island. Wait a second. Oh, I bet that's the order. Yep, they all have different things on them. So I bet the other ones back there were before these ones. Then I see 3, 4, 1, 2, 5. This one, yep, that's 6. So what's this one have? They fought back and killed these 3 guys, and there's the Eldritch Abomination again. And it looks like they're separated.
From
Okay.
what I've read, the Polynesians don't need doors. So why build such a big one?
To keep the evil in. Oh, that just goes on. Look at that technology. Amazing. Is that? Yes, that is the same symbol, I think. Yep. As King Plank.
Well, that did something.
Ah, magic.
This may be the first time I trespass a private property.
Do they own the island
Wasn't
though?
exactly the most
Show me the
thrilling thing.
deed. What's this? There's a little campfire. Something here. Nope. Something here I need. Oh, yep. There's some information. The Everheart Expedition,
Harry?
June of
Harry,
this year.
you were
Yep.
here.
There's lovely Daddy
Here and
Harry.
I found you, damn it. Where are you now? Where is everybody? Where did you and all
I
your
don't know.
crew go?
Don't know where they went. They could be dead. This seems like a
Hey,
bad
Sharon.
island.
That name sounds familiar. I'd better
Maybe
check my journal.
I do think I saw that somewhere. Oh, I see. So she looks like she's gonna fill in the log over time. That's nice. I like when games do that. Oh, be up there. Met an English sailor, Captain Hodgson. I knew he knew some of the crew members on the Lady Shannon, a whaler. Apparently, this ship took an American expedition to an island east of Tahiti. Okay, yeah. So it looks like that was the boat that Harry went here on. What do they got on here? That is a nice thing the game started doing, where you could have like the transcript of things. I can usually read it just fine. I mean, this isn't particularly difficult, but there are definitely some games where somebody will have that doctor signature handwriting and they'll go crazy on the cursive. So it's a nice thing to have, I think. 6 people, fragile instruments, several boxes of equipment, weapons and explosives, supplies for 3 weeks. 6 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Just making sure their story lines up. You never know. Alright, so what is up here? Ooh. This is a combination
This
lock.
reminds me of
Looks
those
like
slot
it.
machines that Harry and I saw at the Atlantic City Pier.
I don't know what this
Polynesian.
means. Is that correct? No. That'd be amazing if I got it right on the first time, though. I've seen the C one there. I don't think I've seen these other ones, though. So there may be more information. So how there was a trail over here. Yep. We'll come back to you. Very pretty, though. So what is that? What is that? Looks like those are... Looks like they're bodies, but they're probably just weights. Contraption. Is that supposed to be like a drawbridge thing or something? That might help. I see. I think I see what's going to happen. I think those 2 things are going to fall down so we can get across the river.
It's been years since I took such a long walk. This fresh air is doing me wonders.
I bet the air would be real fresh on like a Pacific Ocean islands out in the middle of nowhere. Better be the freshest air you ever did breathe. Ooh, anything down there? Oh, looks like we have another one of these things. What do I see?
What a
I see
beautiful
rock.
mountainous landscape.
Rock. Mountain. Okay. So those are mountains. I see what's going on. I see what you're doing. So that's another one of them symbols over there. Is there a number here? Because I need to know the combination. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, perhaps? Because there's 4 little prongs here. It cuts off the top. We'll try to remember that mountain is 4. See if that works later. I really do like the water. It's very pretty. Very nice and blue water. What we got here? It's like a fishing thing, maybe? Looks like it. Yep, yeah, just a fish hook. What are you?
This sort of pond is a Polynesian fishing technique. There's another symbol inside it.
Is that... That one was ocean. What's this one represent? Oh, fish. It's a fish. I thought the mountain may have been 4. That is different, though, because I remember that it was in the middle one was missing on the other one. So it may be... It may be where it's, like, missing. So this would be... This one would be 5. And then the other one would be 3, maybe? We'll see if that holds up. I bet they'll have other ones around here somewhere. Left or right? Right is right.
Now that I've crossed half the world, I wouldn't mind crossing the other half. But I have to do it with you, old pal.
What we got here? Yeah. So that definitely seems to be what's happening. Ooh.
Rays of sunlight shining through. Another symbol.
It's like little sun marks. I wonder if that has any meaning there at the bottom, because I think it was different on another one. And that's either, though it won't. So that the other one would be either 5, and this one would be 1, or vice versa. It looks like. Anything over here? I almost don't want to rush. It's just so pretty.
I can feel the air is denser here in this mangrove swamp.
Oh, okay, looks like we done a circle. There's another way over here, though. So what was this? It's like a little fishing thing. It's like where they have the thing where the fish can come in, but they can't get back out or something like that. Looks like it. But where are the people? Have they been sacrificed to dark gods, shuddering beneath the waves? Probably. Ooh, little birdies. Ooh, lots of birds.
Oh my, this is so
This
beautiful.
is beautiful.
What were these birds called?
That's
Lorikeets.
that's a lot of fucking markers there. Oh, this is a lot of markers. Oh no, are they all different? I think, oh fuck me. Oh, is it time to get, it may be time to get that journal out. Okay. Am I gonna like learn a whole alphabet here? Is this Riven all over again? I had to do that in that game. Played it recently with a friend. This Riven, the second game in the Myst series. You had to learn their whole numbering system and like a whole alphabet for this other culture. It was a lot. Right here, just a little pool. I hope I don't actually have to learn all this. They look like there's some repeats, so it may not be so bad. Can I get up on this? What is this? So pretty. I think that's the door we saw earlier. Ooh. Can I? Ooh. Can I talk to you? Oh, okay. You flew away.
There are lorikeet feathers scattered around this unu.
Oh.
I'll draw the symbol in my journal.
So this one is either, I guess maybe, yeah, birds. Okay, so we got 5 symbols now. I think that was all we needed. So we may not need these other ones. I may just go on and hope it's fine. I'm sure we can return here later if we need it. I don't want to write things down this early. It's too early for writing. We don't need that.
That's convenient.
That is convenient. Thank you, game. Let me run back here to the combination lock.
Harry said that he would go to the end of the world to find a cure. And by the looks of it, he wasn't lying. We promised we'd never lie to each other from the moment we started dating, no matter how harsh the truth.
What harsh truths were you having to talk about? Are you connected to this island lady with your weird illness? Okay, so remember, fish was 5, and then sun was 1. I think water was 4. I think 2 and 3. Was the second one the birds? I think sun, bird, mountain, ocean, and then fish. Oh, I think that's kind of it's the height. The sun at the top and the fish at the bottom. I think it's a height.
Well, I guess I hit a jackpot.
Got that correct.
That's my ticket across the river then.
What advanced engineering these island people have? Continue on to the thing, or whatever it is. Yeah, I don't know if I trust their engineering yet. This is very wooden. Little wisps in the air. Pss, 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 pss. Ooh, the door. Oh. Okay, was that a scene? Yes. Okay. So with that, I think that's the chapter, would be my guess.
How long have I been walking?
We've lost track of the time. Yep, Chapter 2, the Everheart Expedition. So I think that's where I'm probably going to cut the videos on each chapter, because if they're as long as the previous one, that'll be a good length, I think, for an individual video. So I'll save it here. And, let me save real quick. Yep, okay. So I will cut the first video here, and then we'll continue right on. But, yeah. First video done. Hopefully no audio issues again. That would make me terribly, terribly sad to have to redo the first fucking video in a Let's Play twice. That'd be real great. That'd be a sign of things to come. But, yeah. So with that, I will end it here. I hope you've enjoyed. I intend to play this whole game, and probably a couple other games. I've got like a queue of like 3 to 4 that I think would make a good Let's Play that I haven't played before. I probably won't replay a game that I've played before as like a Let's Play. So I like discovering games the first time. But yeah, if you'd enjoyed, then see you next time. Goodbye.